They have fucking what's it called? They have like a team and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not just them doing it. All right, so now we got the microphone fixed. I can officially say this is episode 2 of Fiend Network. We have Mr. Guido with us here. He is the next Mark Zuckerberg, and I watched him go from not even being able to create an email account to building apps and getting paid, which is pretty insane. Pretty insane.
Oh,
Literally went from not even knowing how to make a fucking Gmail account to then making his own app, posting it, pushing it out there, and getting people to not only download and use the app, but to actually pay for it. Mr. Guido, how do you say your last name?
Amelia.
There you go. I always butcher it. Yeah, man. Before you shill us your app and shill everything, kind of just say who you are, what you do. I guess we can just start there, and then we'll kind of just go from there.
Yeah, pretty much. An Italian from Rhode Island, in Florida now, and pretty much moved down here with my whole family in '08, and I dropped out of high
Damn, you
school,
moved here
got
in
into
2008.
sales. Yep.
Damn, I didn't even fucking remember that. Just for the context, I've known Umberto's or Guido. Fucking hell, I'll bleep that.
Oh, you're good.
I've known
You're
him
good. You don't got it.
since what 2015.
Earlier than that, it was like 2013, 2014.
Bro, that's actually crazy, bro. Oh my god, I feel old.
Bro, for
Holy
real.
fuck. All right, sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, pretty much sold cars at Brown's Auto Sales in Leesburg for like 5 years with my dad. I did their sales and their marketing, like their website and shit, Facebook, all that stuff, Google. That's kind of how I, got into doing a little bit of the internet stuff besides when I joined FeineNetwork when I got that job. Pretty much, yeah. If I didn't join FeineNetwork though, I wouldn't know anything about fucking online shit. That was fucking crazy, bro. Like
Yeah,
you
you
said,
still
I
you
couldn't do nothing, bro. And I wouldn't have been able to get paid extra at the car lot if I didn't learn that shit too, because I was getting, car sales plus, doing all that other stuff for them. But aside from that, yeah, just I quit my job in 2023 and just went full-fledged online. I was just all in on online business, and now I got my app. I breed geckos. I have a online gecko business. Ship geckos all over the world. I've shipped them to Japan and Denmark so far out of the country, but mainly, U.S. sales. But
nice.
yeah, building websites too for people. Of course, with you with Siteman and
Yep.
doing, the app we're going to talk about today, Anamora, plus GG Reptiles. And yeah, ever since I quit working and doing stuff for myself, it's been, you know, been great.
Yep. A little scary at first, but it's worth it in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you got, got a girl at home and family and shit, and everyone's, doubting you from the start, wanting you to go to school, get a career, do shit you know, the way the way they did it growing up, especially like my parents. But
Yep.
nobody was happy to hear that I quit and started doing shit on my own. But here we are now, and
Yep.
nobody says shit anymore. Now
And
they're
bef-
asking me for advice.
and before all this stuff, you weren't like a tech guy at all.
No, all I knew was sales, bro. I just knew how to. You give me a product, I can learn about it. Basically, I could sell ice to an Eskimo. That's
Yep.
like the easiest way to put it. Whatever it is, I can learn about it and make it look good and sound good.
And so for
That's it.
Anamora, right? Like you didn't just build it because you saw like a thing. So like you're like into animals and reptiles and all that stuff.
Yeah, basically, I built it for myself. I was like, when I learned how to make, software and websites and apps and stuff with you, I was like, I was sitting there. I had a shitty Google spreadsheet to track all my eggs, my pairings, my hatch dates, all that shit. Super confusing. And then I had a million photo albums for all the animals, all their pictures, their lineage, parents, grandparents, dates, all this other stuff, the people I bought them from, who produced it. And it was just so unorganized. And when people needed, information about an animal, it just wasn't professional. It would take me an hour to find a picture somewhere in my camera roll to send them. And, they're sitting there waiting. Where now with Animora, I just have one share link for each animal that has legit all their pictures, a full, pedigree, which is a family tree with, whether it shows their offspring, their parents, all their parents' information, all that good stuff, their weight, their history, their feeding history. You can literally track everything. Their offspring, eggs, even failed eggs. You can track eggs that went bad. You can track dead offspring. You can literally just track everything, and it's all in one place, so you don't have to sit there and have 10 tabs open, your phone open,
Yep.
so much so much easier.
And then I guess you answered my next question, but I was gonna say like when did you be like, damn, I gotta make this, because I know you're just like we were all making a bunch of random shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Um,
main reason is just because I was getting tired of doing it, all that legwork myself, and that's another thing. A big problem in the animal breeding community is a lot of people don't track the lineage, and I don't know
how
if
are they
you
doing it right now?
understand. Like,
Like just like writing it down.
let's just go to like dog breeding, for example. Somebody is not gonna pay 5 grand for your dog if they don't know the grandparent was, a championship dog in so and so competition or whatever from back in 2015 or some shit. You know what I mean? They're not gonna pay big bucks unless they have the proof that, you have genetics that are worth paying for. Same thing with geckos or frogs or fucking tortoises. It doesn't matter what you're breeding. It could be
Yep.
horses. If you buy an animal from a proven championship horse, like an offspring, you're paying top dollar, not because it's a fucking horse, because of where it came from, the horse that it came from. Same thing with the geckos. A lot of people don't track that, and that just ruins everything because nobody knows what bloodlines they're working with, hurting the prices of the animals. It's just not professional.
Yep.
Whereas with Animora, if everybody were to use it, it would be like one live database where everybody can just access all that stuff. And they don't have to worry about, not knowing this information about their animals.
That was I'm not gonna lie, that's a some serious lot of shit right there, bud.
Yep. Yep.
I got
Yeah,
your
I really dug deep with this fucking with this app
yeah, I
and
can
got
tell.
into it. But it
I can
helps that
tell.
I do it myself. And I've been doing it for 7 years, since 2019 is when I started GG Reptiles. So I've been doing it myself for 7 years. And yeah.
That's actually crazy, bro. I got your tweet pulled up here. The one with you saying, today it's 100 users, 20 playing subscribers, whatever. Yeah. So what are the numbers right now? Like, what is that like
Mm.
currently? Like what's your ARR?
1 second, let me pull it up.
Give us the live information.
Yeah, I'm at 21 subscribers now. Um
Okay, bro, went up
we're
one.
at
Okay, type shit.
we're at 2,800 ARR. Mind you, this is only the second set 2.5 months the app's been out. So, for 2.5 months, already making,
That's not bad, bro.
you know, already making basically $400 a month off of it.
That's actually, bro.
All I've done,
Bro.
no ads either, no paid ads, only reels.
Yeah. If you run some ads, bro, like all you
And these
do.
users have over 100 users. They're all starting to convert to subscribers now. That's where most of the subscribers are coming from because, I have it to where there's like a free plan. You start using it, you hit a limit, and now it prompts you to pay to, continue.
W
So
scam.
that's what everybody's starting to hit now.
I had your
Which is, that's still cool though, because I give you like you can use the shit for free to like you can test everything for free. So I'm
I
not being stingy at all, but it is a good method to get people to continue because they've already added animals and put some time into using the app.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. You went from not knowing how to do shit. Now you're over here making apps and making money. I'm actually very proud of you.
Thanks, bro.
Insane technology. Bro went from not knowing how to make an email to making an app and making money. It's insane.
Yep, yep. Not to mention the making websites too now. So
You should definitely run some ads, bro. Like even just
I
like
will
a
I will
static
soon.
ad, $20 a day. You'd be
Well, soon I
surprised.
got I got that meeting with that woman on Monday. Hopefully I close her. And then I got my barber. I got the new smoke shop guy with his sound system stuff. So he's got a couple businesses he wants me to do. So soon I'll definitely have some money to throw at ads. I just want to make sure I just use money from that business. I don't want to start like, you know what I mean? I want to keep the businesses with themselves. I don't want to start pulling money from another business to put it into that business, and
Well, if you're
I
at four
just
hundred bucks a month right
function
now, and
better.
you do it and you 10x that, that's 4 or 5 grand a month. You're chilling, bro. But that's your bills paid, and then anything after that, you're just fucking
Oh
smooth
yeah.
sailing.
Oh yeah. Plus I got, selling selling geckos for, $1,000 plus a piece. Not everyone, but
Yeah, to this day, I still don't understand that. But I mean, I guess I do because some people, like, there's dogs that go for thousands of dollars. So I guess it is the same shit.
basically nobody's gonna pay for a pet. No one's gonna pay that much money for a pet. But if they want an exotic animal or
Yeah,
specific genetics, they're gonna pay. Because they're not just, hey, give me a cat for a pet. It's, hey, I want this specific breed from this specific animal from this specific breeder. That breeder or whoever you're buying it from can ask exactly, they can ask whatever they want for it because, you're coming to them for something that you want specifically. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
I
a little bit
I
more,
understand that.
yeah,
I guess it's just
and
because
more
I'm
work,
not
and more
I'm not
work.
a I'm not a reptile person, so I guess I don't understand. That's why.
It's the same with you'd have to breed animals in general to get it. It's the same with all animals, dogs, horses, cows, fucking everything. I guess
You
not
know,
cows,
you know Jake,
but
right? In the Discord.
yeah.
Do you know he spent like 12 grand on a cat? I don't know what it's called or the breed, but it was like $12,000. Like, bro, you're actually retarded.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, I'm telling you,
what the fuck?
people will drop a bag on some exotic animals.
That's crazy. A nice dog, like a trained dog or something. I can understand that could be money, but my brain
Shit, bro,
can't process that.
my I've spent 2 grand on just one single gecko.
Yeah, no.
But I mean that gecko can now I can put that male that I bought for 2 grand with with like let's just say in 1 year I can put that male with four females and I can get 50 to 70 babies out of it. And so, probably 10 out of those 70 for the same thing I sold him for, and the rest of them, anywhere from 500 to a grand still. So like I'm making bank still. It just takes a little more time because you got to breed them, raise the babies, hatch the eggs, then raise the babies and and sell them. But you can just, these things live 20, 30 years, so I can keep breeding this thing every single year, multiple females, get a bunch of eggs, and yeah, it's like a technically it's like a money printer. They just fucking pop out eggs, and
Yeah.
I don't really look at it like that because I'm not doing it for money. I just love to make like living art, so that's why I breed them because I just want to I'm breeding for myself, but I can't keep every animal, so I might as well, you know, still treat it professionally like a business and take pride in it, present it professionally because I'm gonna be selling them. Like I said, I can't keep them all, so that's the main reason I sell them, just because, yeah, can't keep them all.
Is there any is there anyone else building something similar to what you have right now?
Yeah, there's a bunch,
Okay, so then what's the difference?
but they're just all shit, low budget. Nobody, nobody put the time in like I did with Anamora. People see, and most of the time, actually, nobody was even trying until I put out Anamora a couple months ago. Since for a while there's iHerp. You could go look at it right now if you wanted to.
Let me
It's
see.
iHerp.
I'll pull it up. Hold
It's so bad. It's so bad.
on. I heard.
Very old school. Very old
Wait, have
website.
you? Wait.
Just the letter I, then HERP.
Oh, this is terrible.
That's iHerp. That's what people have used for a long time, and it just has never been updated. And
Yeah,
then
this looks
there's
pretty
Reptile
shit.
Buddy. Yeah. Then there's Reptile Buddy. Same thing with Reptile Buddy. Been around forever, but nobody knows who the devs are. They don't respond to anybody. The website's hasn't been updated in years. These websites could just up and disappear at any point, really. But I mean, the devs are around, kinda. It'll take months to get back for them to get back to you, and they're not actively doing anything with the platforms.
Yeah, I'm looking at yours, and yours is a lot better.
And there's a lot of people that are trying to copy me, especially with all the AI platforms out now where you can make websites on.
Yeah, that's
And
my next question was going to be.
thing
What did you use to build it?
that one I use pretty much just Claude prompts and Replit.
So that's where it's hosted at right now.
Yeah, on Replit.
Gotcha.
But
Imagine
it's
using
crazy
Replit.
because
Couldn't be me, bro.
a lot. No, I'm using Lovable now a little bit, and I like it a lot. I just made like a little couple tests. I made a website for my most recent client on there, and yeah, I'm actually liking it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I saying? I can't even remember.
I asked you what you used to build it, and then where it got hosted at.
Remember what I was saying before that?
You were just answering where I said, "Where is it hosted on Replit?" And you said, "Yeah," and then I cut you off.
Hmm. Don't remember.
Bro's turning retarded on me. That's crazy, bro. Um, what's your plans like moving forward with it now? Like, what's your next step?
Oh, I remember what I was saying now. People are trying to copy, but they don't realize that I actually put, a few grand into this platform. They're going on Replit or Base 44 or, one of these platforms, and they're, using their free referral fucking credits to, in one prompting an app and just putting it out and trying to. It's like, dude, just instead of doing that, spend the $3 a month on Anamora. Spend the $8. I have two plans, $2.99, $8.99. Spend the fucking couple dollars a month. One gecko sale, one animal sale, whatever pays for it. I even have a referral program where if you refer someone for monthly, you get $5. If you refer someone for yearly, you get $20. So if you refer a couple people a month, it's free to use. I fucking pay you to
Damn,
refer me
look at
people.
bro out here giving
So
back to
like,
the community. That's amazing, bro.
yeah,
Honestly.
bro, dude, exactly. So it's like there's no reason to not use it and chill it and stop trying to compete with me and make platforms where it's not going to be better unless you put a few grand into it and 7 to 8 months into production, because that's what I did, and I did it all myself. So uh yeah,
Damn,
just
I can
it would be so
tell.
much better. It's a waste of money to try to go on and make it yourself anyway, because you're just going to spend 20 times more with something I already put the time and effort in to build. You know what I mean?
Damn, I can tell you're very passionate about your app, sir.
Oh
Very,
yeah,
very, very
for
passionate.
sure.
So yeah, so
But
kind of to close it a little bit. What did you I guess I kind of wanted to touch on like Feed Network a little bit and like kind of just like talk about that and like what
oh yeah,
how it how just kind of just say um because you made money with because you made more money with crypto than anything. So like kind of
yeah,
touch on
yeah.
that a little bit. Just talk about how like like where you started at. Like and then like you can even I guess kind of
Basically,
without going into detail, kind of say like like how we met. Then I got you into Feed, helped you or made you join Feed Network, and you learn stuff in there with everybody. Blah blah blah. Just kind of say like what happened, bro.
basically, Bean's lifelong friend of mine. I was complaining about, I don't know if you guys know about car dealership hours, but you're there bell to bell every day pretty much trying to make a sale. So I'm working 6 days a week, sunrise to sundown, complaining to him about it. He's telling me, bro, for so long, every day, telling me, bro, just join FeineNetwork and do crypto with me, bro. Just do online business. There's so much you could be doing other than trying to do what you're doing right now and complaining to me. While you're texting me right now, just fucking get on a call with me and I'll show you some shit. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Anyway, long story short, I joined. I had $400. It was fucking, I literally remember this so vividly. It was Friday. I was sitting at work. I had $400. I don't remember what coin it was. I think it was like Deadpool. The Deadpool coin came out, or Deadpool movie came out with Wolverine, or some shit like that. And fucking, I had 400 bucks on Ethereum, and we all bought Deadpool and the Wolverine coin. Within like 2 hours, I had like fucking $1,200 now. And then that whole weekend from Friday to Monday, over the course of a few trades or a few calls and in the Ethereum chat, I think it went from $400 to 6490 something, $6,400. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I literally
Bro
texted my
said,
boss.
actually, I think I really like crypto. Actually,
I literally texted my boss and instantly. Plus, when
wait,
my
wait,
boss showed
wait,
up,
dead ass, did you?
when yeah, bro, when Craig sold the company to from Brown's Auto Sales to Honest Auto Sales, I wasn't really doing all the marketing or anything anymore. So, it was already going downhill anyways. There were a lot less leads coming in and the quality of the cars were getting worse. So I was already getting ready to kind of, figure something else out anyway. So it was just perfect timing, bro. Now here we are, fast forward 2026. And yeah, in 2025 alone, I cleared six figures just from, you know, nothing to do with car sales, just my own shit.
So you
Yeah,
could, so basically, would you say you made your first six figures inside of Fee Network and because of Fee Network?
yeah.
Damn, that's awesome, bro. That makes me
Mostly it was
fucking,
mostly from calls, from crypto calls and FeineNetwork actually.
yeah, I can't lie
Probably
though.
only
That's probably the best is like when you got, 50 dudes, 100 dudes, whatever it is, because it fluctuates, when
yeah,
everyone's locked in, everyone's looking for shit, everyone's working together. There's times where like I might be at dinner with my girl on a Monday and I'm not paying attention and you guys blow up the group chat and I buy and make money while I'm sitting at dinner. And then vice versa the next day, I might be locked in and you might be at dinner. So like we always like scratch each other's backs all the time. I think that's the
yeah,
most valuable thing to me about it. Plus, like,
yeah,
it's
bro,
just so much better.
100%.
Like, bro, if you sit there and trade by yourself, like, yeah, you can trade by yourself and then, go do your thing. But when you're with the boys and everyone's on a group chat, you're all fucking hyped up, talking shit, making money. Like, there's nothing better than that, in my opinion. It's like being in a fucking
Yeah,
COD lobby.
I don't care what anybody says. You'll never out trade somebody just by yourself versus a whole team because you can do so much more. You have, like you said, when everybody's locked in, bro. I mean, it's so much harder to miss anything. You're all fucking. You
Yeah, you
got so many
can't.
eyes
You can't.
going at once.
You got one
You know what I mean?
person
You
following one community, another person's looking at another shit,
be
or like
taking
it's always going on.
takes fucking. It takes what 2, 3 minutes to take a shit, right? Within that 2, 3 minutes, if you're by yourself, you walked away from your computer. There's been plenty of times since I'm in FeineNetwork, or since I'm not just FeineNetwork and just in general, since we have a fucking team. I have my phone on me. I'm sitting on the toilet. Bing, 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 bing. Phone, fucking shit's coming. Notifications on the phone. I know. All right, get the fuck off the toilet and go sell or whatever. You know what I mean? Versus, if it was by myself, I never would have known. There's been plenty of times where I would have fucked myself if there weren't you guys blowing up the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like you said, we scratch each other. Like everybody just basically works together.
That's gonna be a good clip. All I gotta do is get you riled up and just let you talk, and I can just get a bunch of clips after. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we gotta do this again, bro. You gotta maybe we'll circle back in a few months. Then you can we'll see like where you're at as far as like users and how much money you're making.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll put some pressure on because just know now like damn he's gonna we're gonna talk again in a few months. So I gotta look good and have all my shit together and make sure it's like 5 times what I was doing. All you need is one viral video and you're set, dude. Like that's all you need. You just gotta keep posting and keep doing what you're doing.
Well,
You already
I
got the
didn't
hard part
even
down.
kind of. I forgot to mention my fucking views on the reptiles.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot. It's all right. But yeah, I got fucking 60
Dumbass.
plus million views on the GG reptiles
Hold on,
stuff.
wait a
By the
minute.
way,
Wait a minute. Talk your shit. You said you have so how many views exactly do you have right now across your socials for your reptile company?
well, there's 50 million on one video
Let me go ahead and pull that
on
up actually
Instagram.
while you say that.
Yeah, there's another 7 million one. There's another 600K one. There's a bunch of like 100K, 50K, 20K. It adds up definitely over 60 million because then I have 3 million on TikTok,
That's so good. One
over 3
second.
million on TikTok. So in total, 60 million plus views across all platforms. GG Reptiles.
I got it up here on the screen. How do I see the? Here we go. Yeah, 7.2 million, 51
Yep.
million. Insane, dude. That's
Yeah, and then if you
fucking
scroll
awesome.
down, there's
Yeah, you.
more spread out, but
Yeah, 10K,
yeah.
10K, 15K,
And bro,
15, 10,
swear to God,
32K. Damn, but you're averaging pretty good
bro.
down here. 80. Oh shit! What the hell? Look, 81K. Doing good.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of random ones that have, yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Couple like 100K ones, fucking yeah. It's crazy because how it all started was me and Grant were just holding our geckos one day in my bedroom, and Grant's like, "Bro, Grant and Guido, GG Reptiles." He's like, "Make an Instagram account, bro. Let's make this shit a business." I'm like, eh. He's like, "Come on, bro." He's like, "Let's do it, bro. Fuck it." I was like, "All right, let's do it." I made the account, and bro, all organic. I haven't spent a dime on ads. That crazy?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of forced you to go organic because you can't run ads on reptiles. So it's like you low key had no choice. You kind of had to like figure it out that way,
Yeah, for sure.
which is good. Like forced you to like do it the right way. Because organic sucks. It's hard, but if you do it and it works, like you're fucking chilling.
That's what a lot of people fail to realize, bro. You just record it. Literally, just record what you're doing. People just want to see what you're doing. That's it. Like you don't have to get all, technical with it and have a whole freaking, you know, take hours to plan the video. And dude, all my videos, I just grab an animal, pull my phone out, record them. I do take nice photography photos as well, but still, my camera settings are preset. I just pull the animal out, take a nice picture, and that's it. Like I'm not sitting here overthinking the content. It's just organic content that generates organic, you know, uh, traffic.
Yes, sir. And now you got an app, you're making money, and we will circle back in a few months. Do you want to shill your all your stuff, whatever, before I end it? Your
Oh
Instagram,
yeah,
your Twitter, your websites, all your stuff. Go ahead, sir. The
yeah.
floor is yours for 30 seconds. Go ahead.
It's GG Reptiles on everything for the reptiles. Anelia Guido for my ex. Instagram's Guido UMC1123. So that one's a little different, but yeah, that's pretty much all my socials. And then there's Anamora. It's joinanamora.com.
Beautiful,
And
beautiful.
there's, of course, got to shout out Siteman.
You want to
So check us out.
what's your discount code on WAP for FeineNetwork?
I don't even know the code.
Oh wait, no.
Just
Oh
got the
wait,
link.
no. They have to use the link in your bio. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
that's the way.
Just go to the link in my bio. It's in all my stuff. Whether you just go on like X or Instagram, and I got the link in my bio if anyone wants to check
Oh,
out,
you know what you should do?
business, finance, and stuff. Huh?
I know I'm trying to be serious, bro. You know the video or the picture AI generated of you? That's it's your banner, but you have a shit stand. You should make that the actual the actual background the actual background image on your profile. Because people would DM me like,
Bro,
bro, what the fuck?
you should pull that you should pull that picture up.
Bro, if you will you add it to your thing?
Uh, I don't know.
Bro, trust,
I'll
bro.
po-
Listen. It's in,
I'll post it in like a dump or something.
bro. It's like a yeah. Do that. Oh, I laugh so fucking hard. It's just like a bunch of cool shit, and then just you just like with a fucking shit stand. All right. Anyways,
Yeah,
all right.
you gotta send that to me again.
I will. I will. All right. W. Good job, bro. I'm proud of you for sticking to your stuff. You're making money now. You quit your job. You're happy, somewhat, hopefully, and
Yep.
your app's making money. And yeah, I think this was good. We'll talk back in a few months, bro.